Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is the first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, Dewanna Bonner.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to TFD. We got another heater for you today. The Indiana Fever just came out swinging and left Phoenix in the dust. Man, we had to take it all the way to Indy for this one. Let's lock in, let's ride. This game? Wild ride. Started smooth, got a little dicey late, but the Fever stayed locked in and finished strong. Huge shout out to Aari McDonald. She went nuclear with a career-high performance. Absolutely cooked out there tonight. And hey, Sophie Cunningham? Sharpshooter mode again. Splash after splash from deep. Now we can't go any further without giving some love to Kelsey Mitchell. She came ready. And Aliyah Boston? 4 straight double-doubles. That's the longest streak of her career, and she's just heating up. Indiana Fever is clicking. And let me tell you, with or without Caitlin Clark, they are rolling. That's what Sophie said weeks ago, right? That this team had figured it out. With Caitlin or without her, they're built to win. And they're proving it every single time they step on the floor. But the real drama? Oh, that belonged to one name, Dewanna Bonner. Yeah, you already know. The crowd in Indy had zero love for the former Fever star. Every time she touched the ball, booed. Free throws? Booed. Just breathing? Booed. Fans were not letting her off easy tonight. And honestly, I get it. This was personal. Indiana sent a message. You left us, and now you're going to feel that smoke. This one meant more than just the scoreboard. This was personal redemption, and the Fever delivered it loud and clear. This is the Sophie era now, and Indiana's just getting started. Stick around, y'all. Listen to the boo. Listen to the boot. They booed her on Sophie. That is the first two. They booed her all the way to the damn bench.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is the first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, Dewanna Bonner.
Man, what a game. I mean, seriously. What a game for Aari McDonald. And let's not sleep on Aliyah Boston. Straight up beast tonight. 22 points, 12 rebounds, 6 of 11 from the field, 10 of 13 from the line. That's MVP level efficiency right there. No debate. Now, on the flip side, 21 minutes for points? Garbage. Just straight up garbage, bro. And honestly, I ain't even mad she dipped. She low-key did us a favor. Facts. Back to Aari, though. Career high 27 points. 27, y'all. She was on fire, 7 of 11 shooting, and perfect from the stripe, 10-4-10. That's how you show up when your number's called. Caitlin Clark out? No problem. Aari filled that void with confidence and composure. Just straight hoping. And hey, major shout out to Dantas. Dantas came in tonight with something to prove. 0 minutes against Chicago. Didn't touch the court. But tonight, different story. Came in, showed up, and made her presence felt. And that right there, that's why you gotta respect Indiana's depth, man. The Fever bench is real. When starters are out, they don't panic, they reload. Players like Dantas, that's the kind of spark that separates good teams from great ones. Indy is finding ways to win, no matter who's on the floor. This squad is deep, they're gritty, and they're coming with heart every single night. Aari McDonald led the charge, and she earned every second of that spotlight. Salute. Yo, how many points did Dantas have again? 12, right? Man, she dropped 10 of those in like 6-7 minutes. It was wild. Straight instant impact. Ended up with 12 points in just 10 minutes. And threw in 3 rebounds too. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about Chloe BBY for a sector 13 minutes, 10 points. Efficient, fearless. But here's where it gets kind of tough. Because it's going to be sad to see her go. She's on that 7-day hardship deal, but she's making the most of every single second on the court. That's respect. I don't know what it is, man. Something about hoping in Indiana. These players just start cooking. Aari McDonald got her shot and went off. Aliyah Boston, another monster night. And then you got Sophie Cunningham, who's been on straight fire the whole month of July. Sophie gave you 12 points, 4 boards, 1 dime, and put in 30 solid minutes. And let's be real, her 3-point shooting lately? On another level. This ain't the same Sophie we saw earlier in the season. This version? She dangerous, bro. She dangerous. KK didn't suit up this time, but Dantas made sure that spot didn't go to waste. And honestly, I think that's Coach Steph White playing chess, not checkers. Matchups matter. She's setting the rotation based on who we're up against. It's all strategy. Now, that fourth quarter, that was all Aliyah Boston. 17 points in the fourth alone. Scored 14 straight after Phoenix took the lead. That's takeover mode. That's star power. Fever were down 12 earlier, but they flipped the switch, clamped down, and never let up. This team got grit, depth, and energy. From the top to the bottom of the roster, they're showing up. And right now, Indiana Fever ain't just trying to win. They're trying to make a statement. Let's go. Man, I can't say it enough. Sophie Cunningham. Bruh. 4-point play when it mattered. And then watch this. Watch this. Bang. Dagger 3 in the fourth. Ice cold. One thing about Sophie, she's been showing up and straight up showing out from deep. Certified sniper. No question. We gotta keep it real. The way she's been stroking it from beyond the arc lately, different level. And listen, I ain't saying Caitlin Clark coming back is gonna mess anything up, but facts are facts. Caitlin's missed a lot of time this year. And the truth is, this team kind of flows better when she's out because they've had to find rhythm without her. Now tonight, Aari McDonald gave us a legacy performance. Straight up, Aliyah Boston had a fourth quarter masterclass. Lockdown defense. Took over when it mattered. And the bench? Bro, bench demons went off. High energy minutes across the board. Just a complete team win. Shout out to AK too. Those quotes hit different. 3 games above .500 now, and climbing. Fever finally building something serious. Final score? 107 to 101. Let's run the numbers. 51% shooting from the field, 45% from 3, and 84% from the stripe. That's elite efficiency, man. Yeah, they had 17 turnovers. Not perfect, but 38 total rebounds and a team that just refused to back down. This was beautiful basketball. You just gotta respect how they balled out tonight, man. No gimmicks, no excuses, just hoop. Now they got a tough 5-game stretch ahead, and that's gonna tell us a lot. But if they keep the same energy, Indiana Fever might just be turning into a serious playoff threat. I'm excited, man. This one felt special.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in for Phoenix number 14, Dewanna Bonner.
Man, the fans really showed up for this one, and they did not let it slide. Soon as that moment went down, it was loud. It was real, and they let Alyssa Thomas know all about it. Look right here. Alyssa's on the sideline, jawing back and forth with a fan. Hold up. Let me turn this down a bit. You see it? She's going back and forth with a fan like she in middle school detention. I mean, come on. One of the most thin-skinned athletes across any pro league, bar none. These same players be yelling, "Oh, we want to grow the game. Pay us what we're worth." Cool, we with that. But then y'all don't want real fans to actually consume the product. You don't want heckling? You don't want booze? You want a crowd full of librarians clapping politely? This is sports, not story time. And bruh, Sophie Cunningham, phew, took a straight-up shot to the jaw. Just blasted, man. And what do the refs do? Nothing. Matter of fact, it gets worse. They reviewed it. Yeah, they actually looked at it. And somehow, Sophie gets whistled for the foul. Let me repeat that. Sophie eats a full forearm sandwich to the face. They go to review, and she ends up giving Phoenix free points. Total clown show, bro. The officiating tonight? Joke. Absolute joke. But hey, the fans saw through the nonsense, and they made sure the players heard about it. That's what happens when real energy walks into the building. Don't cry when the crowd starts acting like real fans. That's part of the game.
I mean, just a hell of a job. Y'all, that was a big win. Okay? That was a big win. We stacked today. Right? We stacked today. We got to continue to stack. Okay? We ain't got no room for sliding back. Okay? We no room for slippage. Every day there's a sense of urgency. Okay? I was proud of you guys, the way the offense offensive and defensive substitutions, being ready to go with that. Everybody who came in made an impact. We had 5 in double figures, damn near 7. Damn near 7. That's really, really good, y'all. I'm proud of you guys.